feel like most of the time I'm trying to tell other people about the show and get the name out there, so when I show up and someone already knows about it, that it just warms my heart. Jumping back in here, this next set is going to start off with a band called Silver Creek, which I couldn't find any information about, but here it goes, Silver Creek.
Baby, let your hair hang down. Every night the moon shines bright and the blues are out of sight. Baby, let your hair hang down. Ooh, I'm country. There just ain't no other kind of life. Ooh, I love country. Baby, if you love country, then you're alright. Sunshine falling down, baby, let your hair hang down. Hear the sound of the whippoorwill, smell that smoke from the moonshine still, baby, let your hair hang down. Ooh, I'm country. There just ain't no other kind of life. Ooh, I love country. Baby, if you love country, then you're alright. Country, there just ain't no other kind of life. Ooh, I love country. Baby, if you love country, then you're alright. Baby, if you love country, then you're alright.
Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. Ashville's along the woodland, through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome whistle blow. No change can be taken on the wall as cannonball. She came down to Birmingham on cold December day. As she pulled into the station, you could hear the people say, there's a girl from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down to Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Here's to Little Claxton, his name far understand, and maybe remember throughout our southern land. His mighty rushes over his curtain round and fall. They'll carry him on to Dixie on the Wabash Cannonball.
dimple on her chin. Open up your coming.
Dirty Loretta Lynn, with a dimple on her chin. Open up your baby's heart, your daddy's home again.
Please open up your baby's heart, your daddy's love coming. Please open up your baby's heart, your daddy's love coming.
It was 6 a.m. at the crack of dawn on the 13th day of May, when a big greyhound and a semi-truck rolled down 11W Bloody Highway. They met head on, and then the worst wreck in the twinkle of an eye. The first sound that was heard from anyone was a real small baby's cry. At that time, no one knew 14 people just passed away. The telephones rang, the sirens screamed, the rescue squads were on the way. There was no way for these men to know that they were about to see the worst wreck that has ever been in the state of Tennessee. They all joined in to do all they could at this awful scene. People were crying all around, it all seemed like a bad dream. 14 lives lost because, oh, we'll never know why God does these things this way, and yet He loves us so. Assimilation of the accident took place a year before the day. The rescue squads played their parts as if actors in a play. I personally know some of these men, and I know they all were crying. Jimmy Peoples called Marshtown, Hamilton said, get ready, it's real this time. Now that it's all over, there must be something we can do. Could we stand another wreck like this? It could be me or you. I know their families miss them, but what's left for us to say? At least let's try to do something about 11W Bloody Highway.
There's no one cares if I live or die. There's no one to say hello or goodbye. I'm just a pilgrim in a lonely land, wishing for my sweetheart to hold my hand. My sweetheart left me, she went away. My heart's been broken since that sad day. I hope and I pray she will come back, but she left me here on a one-way track. There's other girls beautiful and fair, but they leave my heart empty and bare. I pray my sweetheart will return to me and say with you I'd rather be. The Lord that dwells in heaven above knows that I'd give her all my love and be true to her as true could be, so that she would be so proud of me. Hark, I hear a knocking at my door. 'Tis my love returned to leave no more. So now the future looks rosy and bright. God answered my prayer and made everything right.
Well, Jimmy got elected as our president. And the first day in office, well, this is how it went. He got up early and he fed the chickens. He heard someone in the Oval Office raising the dickens. He called for the guards, but they were already there. Someone on the floor, and they had him by the hair. Jimmy said, "You boys sure look silly, 'cause you're sitting on top of my brother Billy." Well, Billy got up, and they had some chuckles. He popped a peanut in his mouth, and he put away his brass knuckles. He grinned and said, "Boys, how's this for a starter? Just call me Mr. or Ambassador Carter." Now JFK gave his brothers a job, so I'm here from Plains, and I even brought my hog. I love pork. Raised him on peanuts. That's his name. Now I'll need me a desk and a leather stool. I'll ride around town on a bulletproof mule. I'm standing here full of anticipation, riding that mule and inspecting gas stations, especially the back rooms. That's where they keep the cool ones. Well, I'll go day and night, and I'll work real hard, and I think I'll put an embargo on Japanese lard and get even for all them motorbikes. I wonder what an embargo is anyway. I know what lard is. I decided being mayor ain't the right start, and so I came to Washington to show 'em our smart. I didn't know it was a city of sin, 'cause Macon and Atlanta are the only other states I've ever been in. Except the state of confusion. Once. All my life. Well, Jimmy said, "Billy, you gotta go." And he said, "No, brother, I found it down the hall, and I went while ago." Jimmy said, "No, I mean back to the farm, 'cause here in Washington you gonna do harm." Well, Billy left, but he weren't no fool. He just headed for home on that bulletproof mule. Said everybody takes something when they leave the government. Think I'll name him Fritz. Hey, Fritz, want a peanut?